before we do that, I have something I found at a dollar store that is trying really hard to be to just be official, and God bless them for trying. They've gone through a lot of work with the packaging, but it's just not. From Jimmy's Toys, that's the company that made this, we have Gundam Seed Battle Destiny Mobile Suit Gundam model toy. And if I stand it up, you can see that that is most certainly not an official Gundam product. But it's hard to tell, but if you look at like how there's a cut right here and a longer cutaway down here, if you look in the back, there's a printing behind the toy, and there's a long cut here and there's a short cut up here. So they tried to make it look like inset, like it's a real thing. On the sides, they've got, I think that's Zeta Gundam, I think is the name of that one. Gundam Battle Universe, Gundam Seed Battle Destiny, to defend the universe, and we've got a couple of Gundams doing some sword fighting on the back. Warning, warning for California only. Can we get a zoom in on that stupid California thing? Jimmy's Toys Corporation right there. All products sold in the state of California are subject to the Proposition 65 warning. Please go to blah 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 for more information. Production location: Shanghai, China. You don't say. So Smoker Mega Drive says there's something wrong with that Gundam, but he says they're all from Gundam Seed. Actually, the only thing off is the figure itself, which is I'm guessing once we pull it out of the box, I'm guessing it's going to be hollow on the back to save on plastic. Well, Necros, the warning on the back is the thing about, hey, it causes cancer, whatever. It contains carcinogens, things known to the state of California to cause cancer, which is fine because we're in Texas, so who cares? Also, the box is taped shut, so that's why I brought out the X-Acto blade. Also, hang on. Before I get too far ahead of myself, can we just appreciate the Jimmy's Toys logo right here? Jimmy's Toys, bringing you high-quality Gundam figurines never. What is this in the back? You see this thing in the back? It's just stuck in the back, but it's like a little. It's just a piece of cardboard glued into the back to make it look more legit. God damn it, they tried. They tried. I spent a whole $1 on this. Is it hollow? Is it hollow on the back? No, well, the arms are. The arms are hollow on the back. Here we go. There's the YouTube thumbnail right there. There we go. It's got a button on the... Is there a red LED? Oh shit! It's one of these action figures. It's got a little thing right here that when you push it in, it just inexplicably has a red LED in its chest that lights up. I think I read a hypothesis somewhere. Someone who was in the comments of like Ashen's videos where he was talking about knockoff toys that have these little LED lights in the chest. I think somebody hypothesized that this is so that when kids are playing with them, they can be like, "I am the Gundam," and then they can light up the ones that are actually talking or something like that. Because whether you're buying bootleg Spider-Man, Hulk, Gundam, Batman, Superman, Pokemon, it doesn't matter. They've all got this stupid thing in the chest. They all light up for reasons unknown. The only thing this fits on would be Iron Man. And it's on everything, probably everything but Iron Man. So we've got legs that this is the extent that the legs bend. You can have a robot that just kind of does like that. They don't bend very far. He does stand up at least, and then the arms that are just absolutely hollow on the back. I love it. I love it. He does come with some accessories. Some accessories. Okay, so Smoker Mega Drive, who's more well informed on Gundam, while I'm getting the parts out, these extra parts, the accessories, he's giving me the deets. He says this is the Strike Gundam, which is the main mobile suit from Seed. Obviously, it has a very messed up color and no back. We've got a gun, we've got like a little hole drilled in the hand. It fits. So now he's got his little pew pew, and he's got a shield, a Gundam shield. Although this does this fit? This doesn't look like it's gonna fit. Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. I don't think it is. I feel like if I force it, it's gonna break. Jimmy! I'm having a problem with your toys. Hang on. Maybe will it go in... I just realized the inside of the shield. Hang on, can we focus on that? It's stamped Jimmy's Toys. Does everything stamp Jimmy's Toys? No. This plastic feels, I mean, I don't need to say this, but it feels like the cheapest shit on the planet. Like, painfully cheap. Okay, so the shield does go on that arm, but not the other one. So does that mean the gun won't fit on this arm? Because, no, it's okay, it's going in. It's going in. So this Gundam is just left-handed. So now he's able to stand up and have his shield out. Unfortunately, the arm doesn't articulate enough for him to be able to hold the shield like... I don't know. How do they hold the shield? What's he look like on the box? The shield looks like it's more of a shoulder mount thing. They're all holding swords on the damn box. But here he is. He's ready to... I can't name any Gundams from Gundam Seed. I recognize Zeta Gundam because that was like the Gundam. It reminds me of like one of my old one of the first usernames I ever used online was like Zeta Raptor and stuff like that because I really liked dinosaurs and I really liked Gundam Wing when I was younger, when I was in like middle school. So when I was when I was around like 10 or 12 or whatever, whenever I was watching that show, I was like, dude, yeah, I'm gonna smash two things together. I'm gonna combine that into something I like. So there's a little bit of back history. I'm actually not a huge Gundam fan, but I do appreciate it, and which is the reason why I picked this up because it's so fucking campy. I haven't seen G Gundam. I've seen a little bit of G Gundam, and Necro is saying Jimmy needs to fix his toys. Jimmy does. Jimmy needs to get with the program, and he needs to stop making toys that cause cancer in California. First things first. And it's on. A for Alien says, "Don't break it, Draco. It's a collectible." Zahondo chimes in and says, "He took it out of the box. The collector's value is ruined." I can put it back in the box. Nobody has to know. I can sell this as a collectible on eBay and make a ton of money. I feel like if I wanted to, I could probably pop the legs off really easily, but I'm not in the business. I'm not one of those YouTubers, right? I'm not one of those streamers who's in the business of getting things and breaking them just for the sake of breaking them. I know I've done that on stream before, but it's usually something that's done very sparingly. Because stupid campy shit like this, like there's a Thomas the Tank. You can see it. No, wait, can you see? Yeah, you can. It's just barely out of frame. It's above the smile sign on the top shelf. There's that Thomas the Tank Engine transformer that I opened up like 6 years ago on GatorUNbox. It was a while back because it was in my San Antonio apartment, and I haven't lived there in a long time. But I hang on to these things. So whenever it comes time to redesign what's on the shelves behind me, keep your eyes out for something bright, for something not just bright orange. Keep your eyes peeled for something hazard orange and red and blue with hollowback arms. That's really it for Jimmy's Toys. Jimmy, you did all right. I'm pretty sure any kids who played with this probably got cancer in California, and the legs probably fell off the Gundam because there's no articulation. It's just whoa! It's like the pencil trick, the rubbery pencil trick, just with the Gundam. Now I'm going to very carefully put the guns back in the packaging. We're gonna lay them down in the packaging. We're gonna put them back in the box. Chat's asking me where the Thomas the Tank Engine gun went. It's not on the
It's not on the shelf anymore because it was there for a few years. It got replaced with the Tootsie Roll dispenser. But that video is still on YouTube. And what's weird about that video is there's a moment wherever I pull the trigger and it scares me and I throw it down. I know that in hindsight, I know that looks staged. I knew it was going to make noise, so the noise didn't... The fact that it made noise didn't scare me, but the noise it made did scare me. So it was a mixture of anticipating it, but then not being ready for it. So that's why that cut looks so weird. I don't know. That's just one of the videos that I think about where I'm like, man, that moment was kind of bizarre, but whatever.
That's Jimmy's Toys. That's the Gundam model toy, Gundam Seed Battle Destiny toy from... The box won't stay shut now. That's what the tape was for. That's Jimmy's Toys take on the Gundam model toy, which just goes to show you, if you have a small-time toy company, don't worry about licensing. Ask for forgiveness, not for permission. You know what I'm saying? That's the Jimmy's Toys mantra, okay? Ask for forgiveness, not permission. Also, the shield has just popped out of place inside the packaging. God damn it, Jimmy's Toys. You're breaking my balls, Jimmy. You're breaking my balls here. For $1, I mean, it's not that bad of a toy for $1. It's really kind of campy. I noticed that the reason I didn't notice that there was an LED light in the chest, I don't know if you can see that. It's because whenever they sprayed the silver on top of it, they sprayed it on top of the LED as well. So that's why I didn't notice it at first. I just thought it was like just part of the robot. So when I saw the button on the back, I'm like, where the fuck does this thing go to? I thought it was just a vestige of a different mold, that's something that they stole or whatever. But nope, LED light right there in the chest. Good old Jimmy's Toys. And that's the thing, is that Jimmy's Toys didn't come up with the LED in the chest. Numerous bootleg figurines from any number of fly-by-night Chinese companies, they've got the LED in the chest. They're all just sharing molds over there. That's the problem. But like I said, for $1, it's not bad. I mean, I wouldn't trust it to last. I mean, I know it says ages 3 and up, but honestly, I wouldn't expect a kid who's actually playing with it for it to last. If anything, I could see this as maybe if you had like an elementary school kid, and if you were a fan of Gundams, but you were a fan of like the really nice Figmas and the model Gundams that you have to build, because I know they make them and they're really expensive and they come in a lot of pieces. If you had a kid and you wanted to he wanted to help out, but you didn't want him to destroy your expensive Gundams, you could probably get him one of these pieces of shit. Maybe, you know, it's only $1, so you could buy like 5 of them from the dollar store. Who cares? And then just have a backlog of them and let him play with these while you play with your Gundams. And then he'll see this in the box and he'll think it's real, and he'll think, oh man, Dad's letting me play with one of the Gundams. That's fucking cool. But he doesn't have to know that it's a cheap piece of shit with an LED in the chest, okay? It can be your little secret. Thanks for checking out this video by GatorBox. To see more videos like it, please subscribe to the channel. You can also support this project financially at patreon.com/GatorBox. You can also follow us at twitch.tv/GatorBox to catch us live every Friday night at 9 p.m. Central Time for our main show. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.